We're taking a look at the Irig host of microphones for your phone. We're going to do that next on Geek Tech Talk Live with Jeffrey Powers. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here from Geekazine, Think Magazine, putting the geeky got me, and today we are continuing the look into the Icao Multimedia line of recording devices. A couple days ago, I showed you the Irig Hd2 IO, which is a great device that you can use to bring in a guitar and a microphone, or two microphones, or two instruments, or whatever. Today we're going to take a look at some of their microphones that plug into a phone. So if you decide that you want to do some recording, you want to do some podcasting, maybe you've got to do some interviews or even some Zoom conferences or whatnot, whatever conference software you're using out there, you have a device that actually helps with the sound. Most of us are in boomy rooms and you want to sound your best. Well, that's what these microphones are going to do. This is the whole cast of microphones we're going to talk about. It starts with the Irig Mic Hd2, then we're going to move on to the Irig Mic Video, which is a boom mic for you, and then finally the Mic Cast HD for interviews, close-up and personal stuff. Pretty amazing stuff. First of all, I do want to say, hey, you know, we are part of a reviewing process, and Icao Multimedia did get me product to take a look at. That's what we've got right here. Of course, they're not paying for any sponsorship. They're not paying to post or anything like that. All the opinions of this unbox review are of my own, and of course I do all the editing. Nobody has any say in what is said here. And then of course all opinions are of Geekazine. We've got the review page. Check it out at geekazine.com/review. All right, let's take a look at the first product in the list here, and that is the Irig Mic HD. Got that over there. So yeah, my Irig Mic HD, it is a handheld microphone. It's got an onboard gain control, 24-bit, 96 kilohertz in recording, and you can use it with Lightning or USB. The price on Amazon is $99.99, and you can find it right here. It's a great microphone. In fact, I've used the previous version for many years, many years, and I really love it. We're going to set these down here. We'll get to these in a minute, but we're going to start with this one. So this is the Mic HD, and we've got, let's see, we've got to open it up a little bit. I got to take off the film here. I should have done that before I started, but we got it. We got it. Sometimes you just have to do the important rip. Let's just rip it open. Yeah. We're going to rip it open. Maybe. There we go. Let's get it open here. There we go. Gotta love that. A little bit of ripping action. And let's throw that away. And we've got this. We'll open it up like this. Here we go. Okay, so we'll start with this. This is the Icao Multimedia manual. This has all the codes for some of the software. They got a really cool piece of software called Mic Studio, I think it's called. And basically what it does is it allows you to turn this microphone into many different types of mics. The instructions, pretty straightforward. I always say keep these pamphlets because sometimes they have, some of these devices have serial numbers that are on the pamphlet, and if you lose these pamphlets then you don't have the serial number. So we're going to keep this with the box, and then we're going to show you the Irig Mic HD 2.0 here. So here we go. I'm going to pull this out. There it is right there. It looks like a standard microphone, a handheld microphone. We've got the gain control. It does have a headphone jack. And that is down here, headphones down here, and this is the USB capture right here. What's different from the older version of the Irig is this has a kind of a square base to it, as opposed to a rounded base the last one was. So this might be a little bit better to hold, easier to hold. All right. take out the plastic insert. What do we have here? Looks like we have a little tripod, 3-level tripod right there. And then we've got a mic mount, which has a screw top into it. Now this is for if you have a regular microphone stand or a special stand. We'll just take the screw out and we'll put this in here. So you can definitely use it as a desktop microphone for podcasting or recording or anything like that. And then, of course, we put the microphone right in here. It's going to be a little bit tight. In here we have 2 cables. One looks like a USB to micro USB to Lightning, and then a micro USB to USB-A. So if you have a USB-C item, such as a MacBook or something like that, you will have to get an adapter for it. It also comes with a microphone case. We're going to use the Lightning connector, because what we're going to do here is right near here I have my iPhone 7 Plus, which I kept when I switched to my latest iPhone, and I use this for video because I can use this with a couple different programs. That was that frame you kept seeing me pull to. Anyway, the idea is that this will plug right into the Lightning port, and then we'll be able to hear the sound. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute my sound. Okay, so it's now plugged in. I'm going to plug it into the iPhone. And the idea is I'm going to use this. I'm going to listen to myself, and I'm going to mute this microphone as I call up a special program that will allow me to connect up. I turned off the video so this will sound, you can hear the sound from the microphone over everything. I have a volume option down here, so I can turn it up and down a little bit. So if it's too loud or too soft, we can make the adjustments here. I also have a headphone jack, so I can hear what's going on, which I should probably just... And now you're hearing it in stereo, or in full channel. So this is the Irig Hd2 as you hear it. So this is perfect for interview mic if you decide that you want to do interviews using your iPhone or a smaller device with the USB and possibly USB-C. I if you plug it into a USB-C like the iPad like that, it'll connect up if you have the right adapter. But now interview and have some pretty decent sound to it. It's a dynamic microphone, so anything outside about here will get pretty much cut off. If you get in a really noisy environment, it's very possible that you will hear things. But I've used the previous version in conference situations, doing interviews on phones, Android and iOS phones, and they've come out really. This is the Icao Multimedia Irig Mic Hd2, $99.99, and it's available now for anything. It comes with a nice little stand. All right, next up is the Irig Mic Video right here. This is what's called a shotgun microphone, and this is perfect for when you have to get somebody's voice at a slight distance, farther away than, like the Irig Mic 2 would have gotten to. So let's go ahead and open this up the way that I love to now open up these things. Rip. There we go. Kind of satisfying to rip that open. Bring that open, and of course, if I need to return it, forget that. All right, so we got that. We'll move that out of the way. We got the box, which opens up in the front. We'll just flip over here. Let's open it up. There we go. All right, once again, we have the instructions and codes to download any software. We've got the device, which is right here. And it looks like what's called a shotgun mic or a boom mic that you would see on camera. You could also put this onto a camera. So this regular DSLR or any type of camera like that. On the side here, we have a gain and a camera out. So this would go into a DSLR or something like that. On this side, we have the USB device and the headphone device right there. So you can actually use this as a digital microphone onto the phone or an analog microphone. I could plug this into even my laptop just through the microphone jack and use it that way. So I have on my wireless, I have the ability to put a shotgun in as well as two wireless people. So this could help with that. On top here, looks like we have a button that says direct and then a couple LED lights. And on the bottom, oh, looks like a little mount. So like a little camera mount. So I could probably put it onto this phone if I had the right mount. All right, let's continue on with taking this apart. We have nothing underneath the plastic there, but we do have a little box. And in that little box, let's just set that aside. In the little box, we can open this up. And oh, we got some stuff here. First of all, this is the foam for the shotgun. So you can put that right on, and that helps reduce any noise that this has. So you know, if you had like a Rode or a Sennheiser or something like that, this is kind of this pretty much the same type of microphone. Oh, that's micro USB to micro USB, micro USB to USB-C. We have 1/8-inch cables, so you can plug that into a camera. This is the magnetic mounts that you would put onto the phone. And then this is the lightning cable. And then we have a little box in here. And in that little box, oh, there's the camera mount right there. So you can put it onto your DSLR. So this is where it is on Amazon, $129.99. So a little bit more expensive, but it's got a little bit more functionality to it. So that's pretty cool. All right, coming back here, we'll leave that in the bag. We'll leave these in the bag. We'll take this mount right here, the lightning mount, and we'll see if we can. This works a little bit better this time around. So, all right. And once again, you're using your own camera software. You're not doing this type of weird streaming thing here. So we'll plug it in the device. We'll plug it into the lightning, and I'll just, oh yeah, it turns on. Actually, I am going to take it out of the mount here. I'm going to actually use the mount rather than the magnet, so because this mount does have a shoe option. And as you can see, there's a blue light on the top, right there. Hopefully you can see that. All right, we got that in, and I'm not doing any editing or sound control on this, so what you're hearing is what this is portraying. So let's do this. We'll call back up this software. Turn up the gain to right here. There we go. There we go. And on the top, that light that I was showing you, the LED light, it's giving you an indication. Let's see if I can show it on the overhead here. So as you can see, the light is green when I'm not talking, and then it goes between orange and red if I'm talking too loud. It's called the clipping LED light there. So it looks like we're at an acceptable level. We have this direct, which turns on. I don't know if there's a battery operation to this. I should probably check on that, but maybe that's what this is battery door. Yep, that's a battery door. It does not say, probably says in the instructions, which I will take a look at in a second, but that is what this shotgun microphone sounds like. Now the idea, once again, is that I can put this at a distance, a little bit farther away, so I can have a good shot of me, like right here, and then you can hear me talk. Let's zoom in. So as you can see, you're hearing me through the shotgun microphone, and then you're seeing me in my camera as I talk with you about these products. So pretty cool. This one right here, which is the Icao Multimedia Irig Mic Video. It is $129.99 and it is available now. It is the CR1632 watch battery, and you should be able to go down to your local drugstore and find that battery with the other ones. If not, you could probably find it online as well. Last but certainly not least, this is the Irig Mic Cast HD. This is a little bit different than the other two, where the first one was a handheld microphone for doing the baton back and forth, and the second one was shotgun, so you could have that at a distance. This one you set on the table, so we would set the camera like right here, maybe for an interview, and then that mic would set right here, and then I could talk to you, you could talk to me, and if you had it switched on right, you can hear the front design, the back design, or both. Let's get into our rip mode. There. There we go. Pull that out. There we are. This one's set up just a little bit differently. We have the instruction manual right in the front of the box. And then the product, and once again, like I said, it has a registration serial number on here, which you don't want to lose this at all, because if you have to re-register, then that would be a slight pain. So, all right, let's open up the box. This is a little bit smaller. As you can see, it's pretty small. On the front, we have the button. Do you want to, if you are using this to interview somebody and you're asking questions, you have it in the middle. You have the front, or you have the rear. So it would only go one microphone or the other, but we'll leave it right smack dab in the middle. We got the direct option right here on this side. On the bottom, we have the USB connection and a headphone jack. Over here, we have a plus and minus gain. And let's see, I'm not sure if there is a battery to that. We'll have to take a look at the instructions. We'll do that in a second. There is a secondary box. I don't think there's anything underneath that plastic, so which makes sense. We'll open up this other box. A foam connector right on top, as you can see. We have micro USB to micro USB cable. We have micro USB to USB-C cable. We have the micro USB to lightning cable. These are shorter cables, which I suppose is okay, but as you saw with the mount on the last one, that it was a little bit tough to move that around. And then of course these are the magnetic mounts, so they would clip like right there. So you'd attach the other side, the sticky side, onto the back of your phone. I'm not going to do that myself, but it looks like they got a small version and a large version, so you could kind of peel it on, peel it off, or get a case, a specific case, and put that on there. So it's a dual-sided voice microphone, switchable mic for interviews and podcast, 24-bit 96 kilohertz recording, gold sputtered condenser capsule, magnetic mount, and is $99.99. But here it is right here on the Amazon page. So as I'm setting this up, so there it is right there. We have the multi-buttons, and we have it set up so somebody could be on this side and I could be on this side asking questions. We're going to call up our NDI once again. and then I'm going to talk like that, and it connected up. Yay. Okay, so now we're switching over to here. So now you're hearing it from this device right here. Let me flip this around. And how I have it is set up so if I was on this side, I could talk and you could hear me. On this side, and you can hear me. It's got a front and rear, so it's figuring this is front where you can see yourself, and this is rear. So if I switch it to front, now and if I switch it to rear, and I might be wrong, you might hear a difference there. Now I didn't check the gain here. Let me let's do the gain a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It does have the headphones, so but this is perfect because now you can put it on. And there's this new app called Double Take, and what that allows you to do is it allows in certain phones. It will, and that's iOS phones, that, by the way, it will allow you to take video of both sides of the camera. So a microphone like this is perfect because if you're doing a one-on-one interview, then you capture both sides of the video plus audio from the Irig Mic Cast right there. And you can have a lot of fun with this because it's meant to be for podcasting. A headphone jack so you can hear yourself. So if you're too loud, if things are too loud. Plus, as you get farther away, it's harder to hear the microphone. So if let's do this. I'm going to get up. I'm going to walk over here so you can hear how I sound. Over here, as we walk away. As we walk away, and this is a little bouncy room, so you might hear a little bit, but you get a good idea of the noise cancellation that happens when you're not directly by this microphone. So even if you were, well, when we're allowed to get into diners again, if you're sitting in a diner doing a one-on-one interview, then being as close as this one, you don't get the side conversations as much, which is really nice, really nice. So this one's $99.99. This is the Icao Multimedia Irig Mic Cast HD pocket-sized microphone, and it's available now. And that is the line of Icao Multimedia Irig microphones that you can get for your mobile or for your laptop. These will all plug in via USB. This one will connect up to your DSLR or your computer through the headphone microphone jack. So you can do any or all of your recording in a portable way. Now, like I said, I've used the previous version of this one at conferences, just amazing. I expect these two to work really well in a conference situation, and sometimes will work better than your phone itself, the microphone on your phone. So I'll give these a try when we can go out for things like concerts and one-on-one interviews in noisy situations, and we'll see how it sounds, and I'll report back to you. What do you think on it? Do you have the Irig microphone system? Let me know what you think in the comments down in the notes. Go ahead and be a part. Go ahead and follow me over on the pages, and we'll keep coming out with cool tech for you to take a look at and go from there. So thanks a lot for watching. You have been watching another episode of Geek Tech Talk Live with Jeffrey Powers. And you can find me on all the socials over at Geekazine, Think Magazine, put in a geek, and you got me. So until next time, you guys geek out. Thanks a lot for watching. Check out some of my other live events and recorded events over on the channel, and we'll go from there. So you guys take care. Once again, geek out.